And good morning to you. I'm Sean Cuellar. We are waiting, as many people are waiting, and a federal judge could decide today whether to overturn Oregon's same-sex marriage ban. Today's arguments come after 4 same-sex couples filed suit in April asking the judge to declare the ban unconstitutional. It was a one-sided hearing because Oregon's Attorney General, Aaron Rosenblum, declined to defend the law. So the National Organization of Marriage filed a motion to defend the measure on the state's behalf. Well, KEZI 9 News reporter Grace Lim has been following the story. She's live right now outside of the federal courthouse with the very latest developments. Grace?
Well, Sean, a joint press conference just wrapped up outside the federal courthouse in Eugene. Members of the ACLU, Basic Rights of Oregon, and the National Organization for Marriage are just leaving now. Now, today was an upset for the National Organization for Marriage. Judge Michael McShane will not let them defend Oregon's ban on same-sex marriage. Now, this all started with a rally this morning. Supporters of same-sex marriage gathered outside the federal courthouse carrying photos of their families and signs that read, "We support love." And at today's hearing, Judge McShane decided not to allow the anti-gay marriage group defend the ban on the state's behalf. Now, joining me now is the chairman of the National Organization for Marriage, John Eastman. Thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
So just tell us what your reaction was to today's ruling.
Well, of course, we're disappointed. We thought we had very strong arguments on why somebody ought to be able to intervene to defend the statute here that was voted for by more than 1 million Oregonians 10 years ago.
Okay, and why do you think the judge ruled the way he did today?
Well, we filed it very late in the day. I think there was very good reason for that. But more importantly, we have members of our organization who are county clerks, who are providers of marriage services, wedding services, who are voters who voted for Prop Measure 36. We think they all have protectable interests in this case that are being overlooked and by the Attorney General's decision not to defend the statute.
Right. Now, what is the next step for you guys?
Well, we can certainly appeal. The denial of a motion to intervene is immediately appealable, and we'll be looking at whether that makes sense for us to do.
Okay, now if you do, in the event that you do lose the appeal, the judge could overturn the ban on same-sex marriage and will allow couples to marry immediately, or he could also issue a stay.
He could issue a stay. Look, I think everybody recognizes that this issue from one state or another is going to the Supreme Court. And I think it would be a bit imprudent to act like the ruling is final until the Supreme Court has the last word on it.
Okay, so this fight's definitely not over. Thank you so much, John Eastman. That's the very latest out here in Eugene. Back to you, Sean.